you need to know about the Merry Meadow: giant seeds, how to get Wish Me Mell, and the Petal keys, and how to unlock the creation station. So let's get started. Greetings, Earthlings, aliens, other miscellaneous life forms, and of course my Moonbeam team. Welcome to Planet Moonstar. I'm MX Moonstar. Now today, like I said, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about the Merry Meadow. How do you unlock the Merry Meadow? So, in order to unlock the Merry Meadow, you will have needed to have completed a quest called Curious Caverns, which is unlocked the day after you have completed the Revive the Oasis quest. Now, in order to unlock Wish Me Mell, of course you will have had to have just completed the quest I just said, and then you will have needed to have gone into the Merry Meadow, picked up the lost doll in the Merry Meadow. Then you'll get a quest called Lost Keepsake. Then need to locate the other two keepsakes, like the miniature egg and a mailbag. Then you'll have to report to Choco Cat, and you'll have to come back the next day for the next part of the quest. The next day you have a quest called Curious and Curious, and in order to complete this quest you will need 1 pineapple pizza, sakura pudding, 1 rockadoodler, 1 tropical music box, and 1 ancient inventions. Then the next day after that you will unlock another quest that's called A Long Awaited Introduction. And this is the quest that actually gets Wish Me Mell as a resident in the Merry Meadow, and you can level her up and you can gift her. Now, what are giant seeds? Why are they important? A giant seed is a kind of really unique seed in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So unlike the normal seeds, the giant seed, once planted and watered for 3 days in a row, it will sprout into a giant beanstalk, which the player can climb to get to other areas of the Merry Meadow. There are a total of 5 giant seeds you can get in the game. Once planted and watered, like I said, you will get access to a new area, but you will have to keep coming back for 3 days to water it. And you can't just plant a giant seed anywhere. No. They have to be planted in very specific piles of mud. And of course, you as the player will have to keep coming back once every 3 days to water the plant. If you miss a day, that's an extra day you're going to have to wait. Now, once the beanstalk is fully grown, you'll be able to access the next area. It's important to make sure that you don't miss a day of watering, because if you do miss a day, like I said, that's another day you've got to wait for the actual beanstalk to grow. As well as the watering can for the giant seeds, you will also require the pickaxe. And if you want to know how to get either of these, I do have videos on them already, so go check those out if you need to. Now, the Hello Kitty Island Adventure wiki page says you should not try to attempt to bypass the invisible barriers that block access to higher areas before a beanstalk actually reaches them. The wiki goes on to say, attempted sequence breaking can cause issues that greatly slow down a player's ability to progress through the meadow. Climbing walls without barriers at the top is normal and sometimes required for progression. So what that's telling me is, don't be trying to glitch your way up into areas you haven't unlocked yet. Just try and be patient and, just keep coming back and watering the beanstalk every day. Don't do what I did in my first giant seed video. I didn't know that it could potentially cause problems, so yeah, very sorry. So don't do what I did in my first giant seed video, okay? So if you're finding that you're not able to get up to a certain location because the giant beanstalk hasn't fully grown yet, try and be patient and wait for it to fully grow, and then you'll actually be able to access the area that you're trying to access. So your first giant seed is going to be in the Merry Meadow, and it's on one of these little green rocks here, and it's in between where the puzzle room is underwater, and it's in between the other place where you can plant your giant seed. Once planted and once grown, you'll gain access to the Merry Meadow Plaza. And for your second giant seed, this is going to depend on where you are in the game. So, got 2 options. Option 1, get Wish Me Mell up to Friendship level 12 to unlock the Care Packages quest. In order to unlock the Care Packages quest, you will need access to the Merry Meadow Plaza, which is the next level up from the Merry Meadow fields. During this quest with Wish Me Mell, we'll obtain a giant seed from her. However, if you're finding leveling up Wish Me Mell is taking forever, you do have a second option. What you need to do for this one is you need to go ahead and befriend Kiki up to level 10 in order to unlock the Cloud Cabins quest. Then what you need to do is go to the outer Cloud Cabin, use a thermal potion, and then you're going to jump from this area here all the way down to this area here. And there will be a giant seed for you there. You'll just have to break a boulder, but once that boulder is broken, you'll just be able to open the chest, and that's where your next giant seed is. Eventually though, you will need to befriend both Kiki and Wish Me Mell and do both of these quests I've just talked about in order to obtain the 2 giant seeds. In what order you do this in, it just depends on where you are in the game and who you manage to level up faster. I'm going to say you're probably going to be leveling up Kiki faster, providing you're giving Kiki, you know, his starry shakes and stuff, you know? Now your next seed is in the Electric Introductions puzzle room, and it's in a treasure chest. I will show you how to do this puzzle room, so just follow along with me. This is where you'll plant the 3rd seed. This is where you'll plant the 4th seed. And the 4th seed will probably be from the Care Packages quest if you've had some trouble leveling up Wish Me Mell to level 12, because she does take a while to level up. And I'm going to show you how to get up to this planting location, so just follow along with me. You'll need a thermal potion or Cinnamon Roll's Soar ability. Once you reach the planting location, there will be a boulder for you to break. Just go ahead, break the boulder, and then plant the giant seed. Now, the last giant seed is also on Cloud Island. Now, this one is a little bit different. So in order to get this boulder to even spawn in the first place, you will have to go ahead and break the boulder that's over the planting location in the Merry Meadow. Once you've gone ahead and you've broken this boulder, you'll be able to head back to Cloud Island, and then you can break the boulder that's in Cloud Island as well. You'll have your last giant seed. You go back to that planting location, and then you just plant it, and then that's all of your giant seeds for you. Next up is the Blooming Door quest. So once you reach the Meadows Temple, you will see that there is a door you can't open. And in order to open this door, you will need Petal keys. Now in order to get the keys, you will have to complete 3 puzzle rooms, which I will show you how to do. Just follow along with me. after you've gotten all 3 of the petal keys, you're going to head to the door and place them inside. Then you'll head inside the building and you'll have to pick up trash from the floor and use your pickaxe to break the boulders to unlock the Craze game. Doing this quest will give you access to another quest, which will unlock the creation station, providing you have also completed the Dig It Up quest, which unlocks at level 10 with Wish Me Mell. The creation station is a special crafting bench that specializes in super duper cute things like candles and flower crowns. In order to complete this quest, you will have to make a white candle. You'll also need to make a dandelion candle. You'll probably need beeswax and white dye. So hopefully I've answered some of your questions about the Merry Meadow. Obviously there's so much more I could talk about with the Merry Meadow. But I just wanted to make this as like a basic guide for the most important questions, you know? But if this guide has helped you, please let me know down in the comments, and if you wanna like say thank you, make sure you're subscribed. Only like 14% of you are subscribed. So I would really appreciate it if you could make sure you hit subscribe and give the video a cheeky little like. Alright, okay. Okay, you folks have been amazing. I've been MX Moonstar and yeah, ta-ta!